The human experience is finite. We are born, we live, and we die. But what if we could cheat death? Upload our minds to a computer and live forever. Is it truly possible? Could we achieve digital immortality? This dream comes with challenges and ethical dilemmas. What does it mean to be human? Our brains are the most complex structures in the known universe. They are composed of billions of neurons, tiny cells that communicate with each other through electrical and chemical signals. Each neuron is like a musician in an orchestra, playing its part in the grand symphony of consciousness. These neurons are not isolated entities, they form intricate networks, constantly firing and connecting in a dynamic dance of information processing. Every thought, every feeling, every memory is the result of this intricate interplay. Your sense of self, your hopes, your dreams, your fears, all are products of this biological marvel. To truly understand the mind, we must decipher the language of these neurons. We must map their connections, decode their signals, and unravel the mysteries of their collective behavior. Only then can we begin to fathom the possibility of transferring this symphony of consciousness to a digital medium. It is a daunting task, but one that neuroscientists are tackling with increasing sophistication. The idea of uploading a mind to a computer is a staple of science fiction. From Star Trek to The Matrix, we've been presented with visions of a future where consciousness can be digitized, downloaded, and even transferred between bodies. But how realistic are these scenarios? In essence, mind uploading would involve creating a digital replica of your brain, a computational model that captures the intricate network of your neurons and their connections. This model would need to be so precise that it could simulate the firing patterns of your neurons, effectively replicating your thoughts, memories, and personality. Currently, our technology is nowhere near advanced enough to achieve such a feat. While we have made significant strides in artificial intelligence and brain-computer interfaces, we are still far from understanding the full complexity of the human brain. The challenges are immense, but the potential rewards are too great to ignore. Neuroscience is at the forefront of this endeavor, pushing the boundaries of our understanding of the brain. Researchers are developing new imaging techniques and computational models to map the brain's structure and function in unprecedented detail. One promising avenue of research is connectomics, which aims to create a comprehensive map of all the neural connections in the brain. By tracing the intricate pathways of neurons, scientists hope to gain insights into how information is processed and stored in the brain. Another exciting field is brain-computer interfaces, which allow for direct communication between the brain and external devices. BCIs hold the potential to restore lost sensory function, control prosthetic limbs, and even enhance our cognitive abilities. While these technologies are still in their infancy, they represent significant steps towards unraveling the mysteries of the brain. Section 5. The Ship of Theseus. If your mind changes, are you still you? Let's imagine for a moment that we overcome the technical hurdles and develop the ability to create a perfect digital replica of your brain. Would this digital copy truly be you, or would it simply be a sophisticated imitation, a digital echo of your former self? This philosophical question is often referred to as the Ship of Theseus dilemma. If you gradually replace all the parts of a ship, is it still the same ship? Similarly, if you transfer your mind to a new substrate, is it still you? The answer is far from clear-cut. Our sense of self is not static. It is constantly evolving and changing throughout our lives. Every experience, every interaction shapes who we are. If our digital replica continues to learn and grow, would it diverge from our original selves, becoming a distinct entity with its own thoughts and experiences? Section 6. The hard problem of consciousness, a digital soul. The question of consciousness is perhaps the most perplexing aspect of the mind-uploading debate. Can a digital replica of your brain truly be conscious? Or would it simply be a complex algorithm, devoid of subjective experience? This is known as the hard problem of consciousness, a philosophical conundrum that has baffled thinkers for centuries. We still don't fully understand how consciousness arises from the physical matter of our brains. Some believe that consciousness is an emergent property of complex systems, meaning that it arises spontaneously from the interactions of many simpler parts. If this is true, then it's possible that a sufficiently complex artificial intelligence could also be conscious. Others argue that consciousness is something more fundamental, perhaps even a fundamental property of the universe. If that's the case, then it's unclear whether we could ever create artificial consciousness, no matter how advanced our technology becomes. Section 7. The Ethics of Emulation. Can we, should we? Assuming we could overcome the technical and philosophical hurdles, we would still face a host of ethical considerations. Is it ethical to create digital copies of ourselves? What rights would these digital beings have? And who would be responsible for their well-being? The implications are vast and potentially unsettling. Would digital minds be granted the same rights and protections as biological humans? Would they be subject to the same laws and regulations? And what would happen if a digital mind committed a crime? Moreover, the ability to upload our minds could exacerbate existing social inequalities. Imagine a world where the wealthy elite could essentially live forever, their minds preserved in digital form, while the rest of humanity is left to contend with the limitations of mortality. The ethical dilemmas are complex and multifaceted, requiring careful consideration and open dialogue before we embark on this uncharted territory. Despite the immense challenges, the prospect of mind uploading continues to captivate our imaginations. While it remains firmly in the realm of science fiction for now, there are those who believe that it could become a reality in the not-so-distant future. Futurist Ray Kurzweil, for example, predicts that we will reach a point of technological singularity by the middle of this century. This singularity, he argues, will be marked by the emergence of artificial intelligence that surpasses human intelligence, leading to an era of rapid technological advancement that will transform human civilization in ways we can scarcely imagine. Whether or not Kurzweil's predictions come to pass, there's no doubt that we are entering an era of profound technological change. Advancements in artificial intelligence, biotechnology, and nanotechnology are blurring the lines between the physical and the digital, the natural and the artificial. The road ahead is uncertain, but one thing is clear: the choices we make today will shape the future of humanity for generations to come. The prospect of mind uploading raises profound questions about the future of our species. Would a world populated by digital minds be a utopia or a dystopia? Would we be able to retain our humanity in a digital realm? On the one hand, digital immortality could usher in an era of unprecedented peace and prosperity. Freed from the limitations of our physical bodies, we could focus on intellectual pursuits, artistic expression, and spiritual exploration. We could create vast digital societies free from disease, poverty, and war. On the other hand, a world of digital minds could just as easily descend into chaos and tyranny. Without the grounding influence of our physical bodies and the natural world, we could become lost in a sea of information, our minds vulnerable to manipulation and control. The future is not predetermined. It is a canvas on which we can paint our hopes and fears, our dreams and nightmares. The choices we make today will determine whether we create a future worthy of our aspirations or one that we come to regret. The quest to upload our minds to computers forces us to confront the ultimate question: what does it mean to be human? Is it our physical bodies, our thoughts and memories, our emotions and experiences? Perhaps it's all of these things and more. Perhaps our humanity lies in the messy, unpredictable, and ultimately finite nature of our existence. Perhaps it's our vulnerability, our capacity for both great love and profound loss that makes us who we are. As we stand on the cusp of a new technological era, we must proceed with both caution and courage. We must embrace the possibilities while remaining mindful of the potential pitfalls. The future is unwritten, and the choices we make today will determine the fate of our species. The universe is a vast and mysterious place filled with wonders that we are only beginning to comprehend. The human mind, with its insatiable curiosity and boundless capacity for innovation, is uniquely equipped to explore this cosmic ocean of possibilities. The quest to understand our own minds, to unravel the mysteries of consciousness, is perhaps the greatest adventure of all. Whether or not we succeed in uploading our minds to computers, the journey itself will undoubtedly transform our understanding of ourselves and the universe we inhabit. The future is not something to be feared but embraced. It is a canvas upon which we can paint our hopes, our dreams, and our aspirations. It is our responsibility to ensure that the future we create is one worthy of our humanity, a future where technology serves to enhance our lives, not diminish them. Let us proceed with wisdom, compassion, and a sense of wonder, for the universe is filled with possibilities beyond our wildest imaginations.